Do it.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, hey, oh,
Hey,
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 hey.
hey! Nobody's in the comment section yet. It's all good though.
Yeah,
Who
but they
needs
will be.
viewers? I see
Yeah.
one eyeball. We got it. Savage AF is the show, y'all. You know what it is. I am your boy Black Pedro.
Yo, what's going on? This is Shang, and this is Savage AF
There we
brought
go.
to you by these two motherfuckers. Yo, make sure that you check us out on all the platforms. But what you should do is, as you come into the feed, what you should do is make sure, I'm going to go this at the beginning now. From now on, you need to follow both of us on the IG. I don't know what the problem is. You know what it is. Come on, follow at Black Pedro. Let's switch it up
Yeah.
at Black Pedro and follow at Comedian Shang on the IG.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish, because you know what selfish leads to? Violence. And you know what violence leads to? Incarceration. And we don't need that. We don't want that in our lives. So,
right.
yeah. And you know what?
Never
You know
again.
what? Never again. So you know what? Let them know what
Never
times
again.
we're on. Let them know what times.
So you know that Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. That is our motto. We are here for you Monday through Friday. Okay, Mondays and Fridays we are on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hence, right now. Tuesday through Thursday we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hence, not right now. That being said, if you ever miss us live, I need you to drink bleach. Okay, kill yourself. But before you do that, make sure you go to the YouTube page where you can redeem yourself.
You can make it
and
better
catch all
life.
the archived episodes. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen if you're watching.
And you know what?
And
What you do is when you go there, guess what happens? Guess what happens? You make a better world for you and me. Click the bell. Make sure you do that. And while you're at it, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Thank you for all y'all support. Thank you for the new subscribers. We appreciate y'all. Y'all good people. Like, a lot of y'all ain't good people. Some of y'all smell, you stink, and your family's horrible, and your baby touches. All of you, you're horrible people. But the other people that follow us, you're the best people in the world. I just want you to know that.
God damn it, need more like you. We're only a trillion away from having a trillion followers, guys. So let's get on it, man.
And also, we got a podcast version of the show. If you don't want to see our faces, our weird, my weird misshapen face, then go to iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, and subscribe. Why not? Do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for Ukraine. Because apparently that's what people try to do to get shit. If it's like, hey, man, give me some, ladies, give me some pussy for Ukraine.
For Ukraine, baby.
Yeah, it'll help Ukraine. If all you ladies give it, hey, what up, though? We got a lot of people in the feed. I mean, I'm just saying, if you give us ass, then guess what? You
no
make
war.
It better.
Yeah.
No war. War, yeah, right.
Make love, not war.
That's all we're trying to say.
I see people. I see y'all in the building. Damani Jones is here. Maya Baker. Sorry about your Arizona Wildcats.
Wow, you really? That's the first thing you're bringing up? Oh, damn.
Well, no, she said Arizona lost too. So cheers, y'all. Get on that bus. If your team went down yesterday, like mine did, just drink up. It's a long off season. Zenat, I see you. Bronda Ray. Who else? Miss Pink, the Enigma. We gonna figure you out one day, girl. Okay, well, Pam Knox, what you doing? Get it in. Who else? No other Miranda. All right, so that's that. We had our Miranda quota for the show. What up, though? I see you, girl. Miss No Slick Name. I also see you in there. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you so much. Shang already mentioned IG, but let's not forget that, okay? Because it is the most important thing in the world. You can find us on iTunes. We're here for you on YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time. Let's get into the show, right? Like what? Oh, wait. Right. We do want to mention tomorrow, if you're in Monterey, California, beautiful area, come on out to Deja Blue. Jay Rich and Friends.
Deja
Jay Rich is the homie.
Blue. Yeah, it's gonna be myself, obviously Black Pedro, and Melvin. I just took sleeping pills, Junior.
He on that Zanny. They call him Zanny Mel.
And I don't mean took him to take a nap. I mean to kill himself. That is the most morose looking headshot I've ever seen. He looks like, why am I living? Why am I even here? What's the use? But the use is come out to the show. You'll have a good time seeing us live. 2 shows, one show at 6, one show at 9, and then the party starts. We're going to steal a bunch of stuff from Monterey and bring it back to show you on the show. Boom.
Don't leave your girl around me. You know what it is, man. Savage AF. We got live shit for you. We're live here on the YouTube virtually. Man, there's no way to not get at us. So get at us, dog. Okay. Oh, we almost forgot about the Facebook page. Savage A.F. A.F. 2 dots. Savage A.F. That is the Facebook handle. So go ahead and handle the Book of Face meta piece thing and get us there as well. All right. Yeah. That being said, it is Friday, March 25th, 2022, the year of your Lord. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Chang. Let's get it cracking, y'all. With today's run up. Okay, we're gonna run up on your ass.
The run up on the
Of course, we're
rundown.
gonna. Yes, we're gonna end with a Shangri today. We're talking about the Oscars. So black. Yeah.
A lot of black people this year. Not on the acting side, but on the other side. All right, cool.
On the other side. Before we get into that, though, Black Pedro popping today. It pays to know people. Okay, let's talk about it. But before we get into that, deep, hard-hitting, critical questions are what you get on this show. The main one being, motherfuckers say what? Iron Mike got iron pulled on him. Motherfuckers say what?
Yeah.
We'll get into it. But before we talking about that, let's talk about Coon Thomas peanut butter impeachment time.
Peanut butter impeachment time. Peanut butter impeachment time.
Peanut butter impeachment time. There you go. That's what it is. That's the song. But before we get into that, y'all, again, it's Friday, March 25th, 2022. Savage AF. Let's get into it. Starting off talking about Samuel L. Jackson himself, the mayor of Chi-Town. I'm sorry, Lori Lightfoot. The Chi-Town mayor says her dick is bigger than yours to the Italians. My dick is bigger than yours to the Italians. Now, I'm in full disclosure. I did zero research for today's show, guys. All right? I'm just gonna put that out there. An honest man. Shane put these topics together, so I'm not familiar. The other things I have heard of, but I'm not familiar with. A time to kill, but now what happened here with the
Lori Lightfoot? Chicago mayor Lightfoot got in a debate with the Italian coalition in Chicago because they removed a Christopher Columbus statue. So in the meeting,
who is Italian, by the way,
right? Who Italian? They want the statue to go back up, or they want to use it in a parade. And she said, "No, you can't use it in a parade. We're not putting it back up. And I'm the biggest dick in this room, and my dick is bigger than yours.
And I hope they burn in hell."
And she actually showed the level of, she said that, quote, and she's been quoted to say all kind of shit like, "How about fuck you?" She said that.
Niggas is dying from COVID.
Yeah, and so
she's the one who sounded the black alarm on COVID. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that, I don't know if y'all saw this, but yeah, she flat out said, "My dick is bigger than yours." And a lot of the Italians was like, excuse me, what the fuck did you just say?
Hey, check out the noodle on this chick, eh?
Hey,
she fucking got rigatoni between her legs. What the fuck? Her meatballs are bigger than my mom's.
Because a lot of Italians didn't take too good to it. They didn't take too good. They take too good. They're not happy with it. But I like the fact that she did say it. I like the fact she said, "Yo, I'm the motherfucker that makes the decisions here." And the fact she used "my dick is bigger than yours," and then I see her and go, "Yeah, I believe that. I believe her dick is bigger. I really do."
She's like, "This is your dick." She's like, "You coming with the little."
And
Vienna
this is my
sausages. And this is my dick, and that's flaccid. That's her dick flaccid.
Your dick.
Okay, that's before
my dick.
The pill kicks in.
Yeah, and a lot of Italians are very upset. They felt like they felt like victims. Like, oh my God, this fucking mullion, this eggplant actually said my dick's bigger than yours, which might be because she looks like she might have a giant cock. But no, yeah, and so there's a big. You can say Maya, say damn. Okay, listen.
All right, so yeah, for those who don't know, Christopher Columbus was actually Italian. He just, Spain financed his trip on over to colonize and rape and pillage indigenous folks in the Caribbean. He didn't even get to America. And we know that there have been a lot of there's been a lot of pushback in recent years about things like Columbus Day, trying to get it to change to Indigenous Peoples Day, right? Because that's all. When Columbus got here, that's all that started happening. Motherfucking syphilis, measles, and rape, all in the same night. So that's really nothing to celebrate if you think about it. But obviously, these Italians, there's like, hey, he's a fucking he brought pizza to the Western world. What do you want? This guy.
But people on the news, they were very offended by her language, even though they know she said other shit in the same vein.
Was she making up Italian cuss words like like they do, like, look at this spamool over here, this gabalahosi,
this scabacoli over here,
this fucking
and then hey, through the window, to the wall, till sweat runs down my balls. I can't believe this whore. This whore said this, but no, I like the fact she went hard.
Now what? Mm-hmm. Now you gotta be like a strong person, but we know Lori Lightfoot is a strong Black woman, especially to stand up to, like, essentially it's the mafia we talking about, right? I mean, come on, man, it's Chicago and Italians. What I gotta tell you. So that's a community that most people don't want to fuck with, and she's like, fuck your statue, fuck your sausages, fuck your grandma's cannolis. Okay, and that's when it's time to fight, when motherfuckers.
You can look it up in the news and the fact, but the most hilarious shit was watching the news try to read. So she said that I'm the biggest D word, and I was thinking dyke. No, it's not dyke. It's not dyke. It would be dick. I'm the biggest dick in here. And you can look at. Did you look it up, Pedro?
Actually, I'm moving ahead. I was just trying to pick up on the Mike Tyson thing real quick, so I can get onto the next stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to do my research in return. So no, but I believe you, man. Lori Lightfoot, she ain't want to be fucked with, right? And I can see her really, really standing up to the whole mafia community, to all the 5 families, La Cosa Nostra.
Now, I want y'all to know she probably won't make it till next Wednesday, but let's honor her now while she's here. And actually, she's pointing to the upper room because that's where she's going.
The upper room.
You can't talk to Italians that way in Chicago without there being kickback. What's up, Renee Keys?
She's gonna wake up with a horse.
What's up,
she's gonna wake up with a horse in her bed.
Wow. And they just coming in hard. Facebook user. Who's that? Kuchadamas comes in. What's up? Shane, your mama drive a forklift for Cheesecake Factory. Okay. Okay.
And we all ain't no goddamn forklifts at Cheesecake Factory. Man.
Number one.
Cheesecake is light and fluffy. It's not a real factory, by the way, guys.
Well, I'm gonna let you know. Since we're gonna go there, Kuchadamas, your mama just retired from being a fluffer for 32 years. And for the people that don't know what a fluffer is,
I was about to say, is everybody familiar? Because not everybody's from the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, a fluffer is a person that rubs people's dick to get it hard before they shoot a porn scene. She don't even get
Oh
to
no.
fuck.
It's not dick rubbing. It's not dick rubbing, Shane. It's full head, brother. A true fluffer is slobbing on that knob to keep it camera ready.
Did not know that. Okay,
So
well
so
then,
what we're talking about. So a fluffer is basically somebody just sucking dick off camera. BTS blowjobs. You know, just behind the scene blowjobbing. No glory, no fame, just man meat in your fucking
right.
mouth. For a fee. But I mean, you know, at least get on camera if you're gonna do it, girl. I mean, come on. You want to be a understudy for cock munchers? Like, come on, get out there.
Wow.
Since
So
anyways,
that's yeah. But aside from that, kudos, shout out. At least this is how I feel about it. Shout out to I gotta say it to Lori Sam Jackson Lightfoot. That's her. That's
Lori
pretty
Pulp
much it.
Fiction.
Sam Jackson.
Lori
Lightfoot.
Snakes on the Plane Lightfoot. Yeah, that's it.
I am so tired of these motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. And you Italians
Pam,
you can suck my pussy dick.
Yeah, I think any huge Christopher Columbus fans or anybody who's a fan of any great colonizer in history, it's probably about time for you to give up your little fetish. Pam Knox says Washington State changed it to Indigenous Peoples Day. Your Christopher Columbus and all that shit, it's going away. It's going, okay?
Yeah,
you can
and
tell
that's
it
what
around your clan campfires. You can tell these tales of Christopher Columbus, but nobody wants to hear that shit. Right?
Yeah, I mean, and Cuchadamas, she doesn't put ketchup. It's actually mayonnaise. So let's keep it.
Yes.
Let's keep it on. And he
Great
said, "My mom's
nothing but the finest."
Yeah, my mom puts ketchup on his dick before she sucked." Okay, all right. Since we're going there, but no, Lori Lightfoot, kudos from Savage AF. That was one of the most savage things I've heard any mayor say. Let alone, you know, that was just gangster. Wow.
Fuck your statue.
Yeah.
So we go from gangster to goblin as we move on to this next one. So Coon Thomas peanut butter impeachment time. Peanut butter impeachment time. Now we had been praying earlier in the week for death, to be honest. Clarence Thomas was in the hospital with an infection. And, you know, it was like, go infection, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing. You know, definitely looking for him to die soon. You know, so we can get a little more balance back to the Supreme Court. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think he's been released from the hospital. Damn you, infection, you lazy motherfucker.
Yeah, you lazy motherfucker. I was surprised that this petition went so fast. There's a petition that's going around that's saying basically they want him to be impeached because he was getting, and the text just came out from between him, his wife, and I think it was what is the name of the character?
Mark Meadows. Sam Jackson. Oh, Lori Lightfoot. It's another great role.
No.
Oh, Monsieur Candide.
Monsieur Candide. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So basically, there is a petition, and it's picking up a lot of steam. Like, it's not one of those petitions where it's like, who gives a fuck? No, people give a fuck, because the text that came out was, she was basically saying, keep fighting to overturn the election, even though we proved that the election was a fair election, period, at the end, that he lost by millions of votes. Trump got his ass spanked, but yet this giant bulbous bitch kept pushing the narrative. And what's his name? What's his name? Coon-tastic. What is his goddamn name? What is the motherfucker's name, man? Is it? No, it's Uncle Ben. It's Uncle Ben.
Yeah. You've been a coon for a long time.
It's Uncle Clarence.
For those
Clarence, Uncle Tom Thomas Coon Rice.
There we go. For those who weren't completely up on it, the text message referring to, they were between Ginny Thomas, or that's Clarence's wife, or, you know, ma'am, she, like, after January 6th, the days after and whatnot, was basically texting Mark Meadows, who was Trumpty Dumpty's like chief of staff, right? So you have the wife of a Supreme Court justice, who is texting White House staffers, right, about ways to keep or to overturn the election. Again, I'm going to tell you that a Supreme Court justice's wife was texting the White House, the Trumpty Dumpty administration, about ways to overturn the election. It's time to get
Mark
this nigga
Meadows.
out of office, dog.
Yeah,
He's just
Mark Meadows.
Your wife can get you. Yeah, Mark. Your wife can get you fired. Like, if I had a lady and she showed up at work and started throwing wine bottles everywhere and dancing on tables with her,
Pedro, I don't like that. Pedro, I don't like the salmon. And it just started throwing shit.
They might be like, yeah, Pedro.
But Mark Meadows
drama here
in the text, Pedro, and Mark Meadows said, "Yeah, I'm going to keep fighting, bro. Woo! Mm-hmm. Keep fighting, bro. Woo!
We got your back, Jenny. We got your back."
Yeah, I mean,
all 7 miles of your back. She's a big back bitch.
Yeah, that is a silver back if I've ever seen one. But that is what's happening right now, and this
she
is
got
the
platinum
wild
back.
And she runs him like it's the movie Get Out. She really does.
Driving Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Jenny.
It's definitely driving Miss Daisy because, like, one time she told a joke and nobody laughed. She looked at him, and you can find this footage. And then he went, ha, ha, ha. You better laugh.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Did you hear my wife? She's so damn funny.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Now, maybe Clarence Thomas's wife has that good, and that's why she did that. But
that good gorilla goo.
Yeah, I mean,
good gorilla goo.
Really, she looks like John Goodman.
I like John Goodman. Why are you gonna do that to him, man? Come on.
No, I'm just saying.
She kind of looks like Winston Churchill with the wig on. To be honest, to me.
Okay, I'll give you that. And
she actually looks like Abbott and Costello at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't know how she does it,
but I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the situation right now. He's feeling the heat. The petition's picking up. It's going around on social media. And it's not such a look. He's starting to feel it. Like, oh Lord Jesus, oh Lord, Lord.
Way down by the riverside, said way down.
And
he must know something.
When he goes,
say nothing.
Damn,
old man
river. Yeah, I mean, he put it this way: he walks past the woods, and real coons throw acorns at him. That's how. Why are they doing that to me? Y'all better get back off that horse. The bottom line is, if there's 900,000 signatures, they have to pay attention to it. They have to pay attention to this man should either resign or be impeached, because this is basically going against democracy. And we already know, out of all the Supreme Court justices that voted at that time for the for the commission, he was the only one that voted against it. And he knew his wife had already sent a text. And he also knew that was the situation pertaining to it. So it's not like he could go, well, I didn't know. I didn't know, sweetie. I did. Oh.
Swing low, sweet chariot.
And then the remix, Jimmy Crack on, and I don't care, Jimmy Crack on. Yeah.
Where my spoons at?
Yeah.
Right, so, but I hope people see where we're going with this and what, how important this actually is, because, like, again, we're talking about a Supreme Court justice, the most conservative, who lives in a household with a woman who was and is probably still actively trying to, overthrow a lawful election. I know it's not they're not his actions, these texts, as far as we know, right? we don't have any evidence that he was doing this stuff. But it's just too close for comfort. Your position in our government is too important for you to be living in a fuckhead household like that. Like
that
it
is
is
as
not
simple as it is.
I'm sorry. Like you can't.
What you say,
I don't.
Pedro?
You
What
can't
you
have
say?
right. Like Ketanji Brown Jackson, if she's nominated, like she can't have her criminal brother like chilling at the crib. You know what I mean? Like that'd be like weird or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, loading guns. What these bitches talking about, man?
like it's like you got to draw some lines and
You got to
separate
draw
yourself.
lines.
So.
And the thing is, the GOP is not speaking up on it. Now, where was the Miss Barr? I'm saying it. Their marriage is so. I don't know about that.
It was perpetrated.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
about
mean,
that.
it's maybe it's love, girl. It was love at first sight. I don't know.
And I agree.
Who knew a raccoon and a gorilla could fall in love?
Yeah, I mean, I know that the gorilla don't go through the garbage as much, but these motherfuckers are absolutely doing it. But Maya Baker, I agree with you. But playing ignorance is in the GOP playbook. I agree with you. Acting like they didn't know, they did know. Meadows absolutely positively knew because Meadows said it on Ari Melbourne. This fucking idiot said it flat out.
So and here's the thing, Maya, right?
What's up, Breezy JJ?
The ignorance is the GOP playbook. The problem is Clarence Thomas ain't supposed to be GOP, DNC, Run DMC, motherfucking.
Ain't supposed to be none of that.
The judiciary branch is supposed to be neutral of the politics, and that is the problem.
They're not neutral.
Obviously, within his household, there's no neutrality politically, and in fact, it's polarized to this far right extreme that it's dangerous. Obviously, Clarence Thomas is a simple-minded man, and he sit at home, and his wife's like, we just need to lock them all up and just throw away and get rid of the Mexicans. And yeah, she's one of them people. And Clarence, he'll sit there and soak that up. Yes, ma'am, Candide. You sound good to me. Yeah, them niggas on nags.
So you want me to? That's what. See the face.
More poets.
You want me to vote against black people getting rights, but I'm black.
It's that shaky bottom slave lip. Ma'am, all I want to do is pick cotton for you.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, this woman has a teacup and she's been tapping it the whole time this nigga's been with her.
We've been watching this nigga fall through a void of blackness for 30 years.
Forever. And now this is the situation. So hopefully, yes, Renee, we are stupid. The bottom line is hopefully enough of these petitions that's getting signed. And also they're sending them out in emails now, an email blast. And so I think if they get enough, it's going to be something that Congress and the Senate have to pay attention to this. The GOP can try to act like they don't fucking know this is happening, but it's fucking happening. What's up? Tate in the building. No, I'm saying that this is a wild part with the GOP. And I agree with, I think it was Maya that said it. Yes, Maya Baker said the GOP plays ignorant. They got the fucking text. And this is the wild part I hate with the fucking, what's his name? The little soft motherfucking AG. Little bitch ass softy.
Merrick Garland.
Merrick Garland, a.k.a. Puff Fresh.
Captain Yogurt.
Yeah, that motherfucker's so yogurty. All right. Do you know that the AG could go get all of the fucking phone records if it wanted? And that because for some reason she was texting Meadows, and then all of a sudden it stopped for a month. But she continued to text him, obviously. But if the AG was about that life, like, yo, fuck that. Yo, fuck that for real. They could go get all of the records, and then it'd be a wrap. Because there's text between her and him too. By the way,
I love that how they sent insurrection texts. You know what I mean? Like it's like put your crime in stone. Why don't you?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
Why don't you just hold up a big thing? Hey, I wrote this note I wanted you all to see.
Yeah.
It's like the dumbest shit in the world.
My confession letter. I brought it to court, Your Honor. Just want to save some time.
I just wanted you to know, yes, this is the bloody knife. Could you hold it for me? I mean, the bottom line is The Uncle Clarence, Uncle Tom Tastic, right here, Coons Rice, perfectly cooning every time. He is going to have to, and that leaves a opening in the Supreme Court, which I want to see. Plus, they said the other dude, yeah. So I mean, either he could die from sickness because of infection, or his wife, John Goodman.
Just sits on his face. Just sit on his face one night, Jenny. Suffocate the man. Yeah, bro. This is we got to get him out of there. Oh, Cooney. Coon in the morning, Cooning in the evening.
Peanut butter impeachment time. Peanut butter impeachment time. I think he's a rap. I think he really is a rap.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Look, but no, people in the feed. He should resign. You're too close, bro.
Miss Empire. That's assuming that he's a decent human being, and we've long established that the man has no heart.
Yeah.
He sounded like Samuel L. Jackson in the movie Cookout. Yeah, I mean he's just get him on out of there, Uncle Tom's cabin.
Wow, Maya, that will never happen. Stop it. Michelle don't want none more of this bullshit. They asked her to run for president. She said, "Bitch, please."
She's like,
now y'all didn't see that footage, but I maybe we'll air it. I mean, I get this is policy things going on. I don't know if I can talk about, but she said, "Bitch, please." I'm not running for. Did you see my husband's hair before?
Exactly. She's like, you think I'm about to gray this up? Hell,
did you see this shit? I mean, don't get me wrong. He still looks good. He looks like he's fit and good, but you could see the wear and tear on Obama because the motherfucker came in fresh and I believe in hope. I believe in life. I believe in, and then at the end he's like, "Yo, can't wait to get out of this motherfucker."
This nigga field goal percentage went down while he was hooping. Like this nigga jump shot went short.
Went down.
With y'all.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming up short, this next story, it's a doozy, guys. And as we get into it, it's one of those stories that when you hear it, when you read the headline, when you get into it, it really makes you say,
"Motherfucker, say what? Yeah. Motherfucker, say what? Say yeah.
Now, I'm just glancing through it, Shang. Now, I heard stories about a gun being pulled out at a comedy show.
Right.
I didn't hear anything about Mike Tyson being involved in it, but apparently it looks like a man pulled a gun at a comedy show after trying to fight Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Why, dog? First of all, many questions. Why you bring a gun to a comedy show?
He wanted
that's not even part of it.
No, he wanted to do a set, and they wouldn't let him.
He wasn't a comedian. He just wanted to get on stage.
No, I don't know why he pulled a gun, but I know that I saw the footage. I'm just saying that.
Y'all gonna give me 5 minutes?
I'm funny, motherfucker.
I'm next. One more than me.
This is actually the footage, and you can see the fuzzy picture of the brother. And I'm gonna tell you something. I saw the video footage, in which we can't do because it's TMZ, and then we can't monetize. But this is the footage, and then later on, this is the footage of the nigga outside.
That nigga, wow, he knocks sweat into the atmosphere. Look at the sweat that pops. Ooh, Lord, that mist.
That sweat hit Saturn. That's what we're talking about. Mike Tyson, and this is the wild shit. Dude pulls gun. First he came after the comic on stage. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson. What's up? You want to fight?" And then somebody else came and said, "Yo, man, get the fuck out of here, man. What you doing? That's stupid. Get the fuck." Now, the whole time, Mike Tyson did not blink or move. He did not move.
Right now.
They got the gun pulled on him, didn't move. And then
he's like, my edible just kicked in. I'm so chill right now.
You have no idea what I'm gonna do to you. Oh, you have no idea.
All right, that's your chill.
I'm so high right now, and I'm very hungry. Very, very hungry. I'm very hungry.
That Jim Norton, hilarious.
Yeah. So check this out. This is the other thing. Other than Mike Tyson's a fucking psycho because he has on his weed, in his weed catalog are edible gummy ears.
Ears, hilarious.
I don't know. You can look them up. I'll pull it up and show you. But Mike Tyson didn't move when dude pulled the gun on him. Yo, what's up, Mike? What's going on? And you can see the video. You can look at it. It's on TMZ. It's all over YouTube. He pulls the gun on Mike, and you don't see Mike flinch. Mike looked at this nigga like, so where you want?
He's like, you see my goatee? It's sharp. It's very sharp.
It's very
now AJ Fitz said he pulled the gun on another dude trying to push him out.
Right.
And the dude hugged Mike.
No, he hugged Mike after he pulled the gun, jokingly, because Mike didn't fucking flinch. Because Mike's ready to die. You can tell he got that Biggie complex.
I've done everything. I lost $100 million twice. I've lived.
You know what? I've been to jail. I've raped. I've raped, and I've been raped, and it's nothing to it. It's nothing to it. You know what? Because you know what? I'll fuck you till you love me. I will fuck you till you love me. I don't care. My spine is broke. My back's broke.
Miss Empire said, I thought comedy spinal. It's spinal.
It's spinal.
Miss Empire said, I thought comedy clubs had those things that beep when you go through them. I've never been to a comedy club with a metal detector. I really
ever. And we have, since I can't play the video, I really wanted to play the video. But I was like, damn, it's TMZ. It's TMZ shit. So
it's spinal.
It's spinal. And I fucking tell you love me.
That's one of my favorite. Yeah. Those are my two favorite quotes.
My back is broken. My back is broken.
I'll fuck you till you love me. And I broke my back. Yeah, I broke my back. It's spinal. This is like my favorite shit.
This is where the dude pulled a gun on someone else that was trying to get him off the stage. He did point the gun at Mike, flat out. The video, you can see it. I know y'all saying, no, that's not what happened. Yeah, no, that's what happened. And Mike just sat there. And then he was like, yo, Mike, you know, man, Shane, you can salute, man. I'm motherfucking all day. He named some kind of gang affiliation to some corny shit. And then he hugged Mike.
Pamela Knox said Mike grabbed her friend's girlfriend's ass once and really expected him to do something about it. Yeah, that's a tough one. Nobody wants to be disrespected.
Okay, now this is the other part.
But if it's Mike, you might just have to take that.
You might like Mike, let that slide.
Like, baby, you got another ass cheek. Let's move on.
Exactly. I mean, he didn't stick his finger in your ass. He just grabbed it. Come on, sweetie. Don't you like my face where my face is? That's what I got to keep my face where my face is. But check this out. I saw Mike at D-Ray's comedy night, More Better Mondays. I was down there hanging out, and Mike was there talking shit, and they were watching T.I. be the hilarious comic that he is. By the way, that's sarcasm. It was created by a guy named Sar, met another friend of his, Chasm, put it together, said, we're going to ride with this. But, somebody, AJ Fitz in the building. No, but this is the deal. Mike Tyson walked past me. His boy knew me, like, yo, what's up, Brooklyn? And, you know, they niggas in Brooklyn, like, just like Detroit people seek each other out. I think
what up, though?
There's this shit where they know each other, like, oh, Detroit. It was the same thing. He's like, yo, what's up? We're talking back and forth. And then Mike, that was his friend, and Mike's like, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? Oh, it's him. And then he literally did like this, gave me like this weird arm / fist bound, and then he bounced. And then I was like, it started getting a little nutty down at More Better Mondays. And I was like, yo, I'm out of here, man. Fuck this dumb shit. The younger me be like, yo, rah, let's go. Now I'm like, yo, man, I got nice linen at the crib. No, I ain't trying to get no trouble.
My thread count is up. I'm cool.
Yeah.
AJ Fit swears you're wrong, Shane, and that the gun wasn't pointed at Mike. But
look at
I haven't seen the video. I'm gonna let y'all work that out. The point is,
AJ Fit, he did point the gun at Mike. The video is on TMZ, and you'll see it. It's gun pulled on Mike Tyson. That's the fucking headline. That's where I found the photos.
That's to get you. That's clickbait. You know what I mean? Baby swallows alligator. You're gonna click on that and be like, what? And then be like, no,
yeah, I would do
this
that.
is really about real estate.
but
hey, either way,
these are nice homes.
Either way, listen, people, general public, don't bring your guns to the comedy show. It's literally the opposite of comedy. Okay. Don't go to a funeral home to have your baby, right? Like, it's just
Right.
certain places that things don't belong, right? Like, just
So AJ Fit, look at the video. He does, but yeah, I mean, hey, everybody, it's on YouTube. You can check it. And I would have fucking put it on here if I just thought, because TMZ's all over that bitch. So I can't really put it on the show. But all right, even if he pulled a gun out and he hugs Mike Tyson, the fuck are you pulling a gun out for at the comedy show?
nigga, give me a hug. What kind of fucking forced
You're
love?
Clay. I like that because I'm kind of Clay. Get
Nigga, I'm
closer.
lonely. Give me a motherfucking hug, dog. I ain't had human contact in 2 years.
And no, Mike Tyson's a fucking nutty buddy.
But he's become so zen and wise in his retirement years. Like, I respect. I love the things he said. I like the Mike Tyson. I mean, I always liked Mike Tyson. I was terrified of him as a kid. I remember when I first got to the Mike Tyson level at Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, I hit pause. Nigga, I hit pause and paced around my room like, oh, Mike Tyson in my room, dog. Mike Tyson on my TV, dog. Like,
wow.
That nigga used to scare the shit out of me.
Okay, so he says, get my eyes checked. I will, AJ Fit. And the clickbait, I will, because you said so. But you know what? Because you said that, AJ Fit, and by the way, Savage AF will say that AJ Fit is correct, but he did pull a gun out in the vicinity of Mike Tyson. Iron Mike got iron pulled on him. It clickbaited y'all, but this is true. It's called Tyson Mike Bites.
Mike Tyson, Mike Bites, hilarious.
Mike Bites.
Mike Bites.
They are gummy bears that are
gummy ears.
Gummy ears. And I'm trying to I'm lending my ear to this product.
Look, the logo. Oh, look, the ears, they actually have a little chunk bitten out of them already. Look at the logo and look at the candy. Like, if you here, I'm gonna move this banner real quick so y'all can see it. You see that? You see the one at the bottom? They all got little chunks already bitten out of them. That's it. Those pieces went to Evander Holyfield. That nigga sitting with a gummy with weed gummies on his real ear right now. Like,
and these are weed gummies, part of Mike Tyson's backing a weed company. And if you think that, why don't we put Kennedy Bites while we're at it? and it's just
Kennedy head holes.
And it's just a picture of Kennedy, a gummy of Kennedy with a big hole right here. This is horrible.
Yeah,
this is horrible. But AJ Fit, I will next time I have a video. And
Let's
you're
go.
right.
All right, but either way, don't bring your fucking gun to the comedy club. And if Mike Tyson is there, don't do that either. Like, don't pull out guns around anybody, but especially Mike Tyson. And besides, E40 taught us that you should never pull a pistol on a hustler unless you plan on using it. So, like, put it away, bro. Unless you're actually about to bang that bitch. Yeah, don't pull your gun out unless you plan to bang. Bombs over bang.
Yeah. How? Okay, and again, AJ Fit, I will definitely send you one pack.
I want
Tyson
some Mike
Bites.
I want
Tyson
some Mike Bites. They should have been called what, the Holyfield? All right, man. We're gonna keep it moving.
How Holyfield feels about.
Yeah, no, dog. That's fucked up, dude.
How gangster is that?
Could you imagine if Lorena Bobbitt came out with penis bites?
Man.
And her husband's just like, she cut my dick off and threw it out the window.
That is just, wow.
And left it on the side of the road.
I ain't mad at him. Mike Tyson is a fucking animal. I am not mad at him.
Savage. Much like this show. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
And AJ Fit, next time you try to correct me, nigga, next time
that escalated quickly.
that got out of hand. Next
my brother,
time,
nigga.
First off, see, I'm trying to do it hard, but I can't. After looking at this picture, I can't.
AJ Fit's also Mike Tyson like, in the sense that, like,
nah.
I ain't about to talk a whole bunch of shit to AJ Fit.
Hey, AJ Fit, I got something to say to you. hey, nigga, lend me your ear, nigga.
Anybody remember where they were when that happened? I totally do. Like we saw that fight live, and oh man, that was brutal. Right
By
there.
the way, I apologize for anything I said that was disparaging. And if there's anything you need, I will make sure the packages get to you forthwith.
AJ Fit, one of them niggas, grab your girl ass like she got a nice ass, don't she? All right, brother, you need a beer? Cool, we go.
You good? You good?
Get in the car, girl. Get in the car.
Gerard Gilroy, he has a thing about when you do this to somebody with a drink. You good? You good? You want a drink? You sure? You good? You good? You want a drink? You sure? All right. That's what I would do. And who was in the feed that said that she grabbed some friend's ass? I've been around him more than once, and that motherfucker,
Pam,
when he was at the top of his game, and he wasn't in jail and all that other crazy shit happened, that motherfucker walked around and did whatever the fuck he wanted. He said like the joke about don't make jokes about me. I'll fuck you up. He really would do that. He would scare motherfucking comics because everybody would make funs.
Yeah. AJ Fit, please don't be Debo. Please do not Debo my girl's booty. That's the best defense I have. Like, please. Brother,
okay. AJ Fit said, I've been boxing since I was 7, muscles and new. Oh, okay. Again, AJ Fit.
Yeah, no, we good now.
I just want to say to you, man, hey, man.
Because no, it's one thing to be like jacked and ripped and shit, but you know, some of them motherfuckers don't have fighting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Once when you have huge muscles and they have memory of how to knock a nigga out, that's when I'm like, hey, brother, we need to stick together, man. It's really the white man that is trying to tear us down.
The black man, I'm trying to tell you something, brother. The black man needs to come together, not apart. And I don't want my jaw to come apart from my head. So brother, let's just.
The only white thing I like is my teeth. Let's
keep them in my mouth, shall we? And AJ Fit, look in your if you inbox me on IG, I'll send you a little bag of the edibles.
Ears. Something for you to listen to.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, by the way, that's a real product. That wasn't
no. I believe that. Totally.
No, people thought I was like, oh, I said something about it. I'm like, no, that's real. All right, so
I like it.
Oh, damn, we're closing. Savage AF, I want to let y'all know. Make sure that you check us out on all the social media platforms, including Facebook. Make sure you check us out on Facebook.
Savage A.F.
Boom. And also make sure you check us out on the podcast version of the show, which is so beautiful, so delicious, so delectable. And how the pimp said in Detroit, it's delectable, baby. It's delectable. And I don't give a fuck what you're going through. If it's raining, I need you to run through the raindrops. And I need you to subscribe to our channel, bitches. It's iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Also, when you go to the YouTube page, which is actually scroll in, keep that shit go scrolling. Savage AF. That didn't sound right. Whatever, fuck it. Make sure you do this. Ring the bell. Make sure it happened. All right, let's get into the next thing, which we know what it is. Pedro's.
Before we do, Pam Knox says she was in Vegas the night Mike bit an ear off. Wild times. I knew you had something to do with it, Pam. I knew it wasn't just Mike. Anyways, we're going to get into it, guys. We're going to keep it pushing. And as we do, we're going to push a little something like this. All right.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another popping to let you know what's popping.
My drink matched my shirt. That's why I could spill on this.
That shit really did match. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
It's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. Oh man, it pays to know people, guys. I busy day. Had to wake up early and pick up my mother from the airport.
Hey, moms.
She would be all in the show right now, except she's not here. Because she's not really here to see me.
Oh, wait a minute.
She ain't been to LA in almost 2.5 years because of the pandemic and whatnot. But her best friend from college is in town. And lifelong friend. But she's a wonderful person. I love hanging around her, mainly because she is one of the world's most famous food critics. Right. Just so my pop in today is oops, I meant to do this. It pays to know people, man. It really does, right? Like stepping outside of your circle that you grew up in, meeting people, whether it's in college or work or where travel the world, meet somebody. It really does pay to know people. Much like my college experience, my classmates, friends, some of them going on to do some amazing things. And now I know some, amazing and powerful and wealthy people. And the same thing with my mother. So tonight, as a result of my mother's best friend, I'll be eating at the house of one of the most notarized chefs in Los Angeles, Nancy Silverton. Used to own a restaurant called Campanelli. Now she has Mozza. It's an Italian ristorante and pizzeria. Very popular. One of those hard spots to get into kind of thing. Food's delicious. But Jonathan Gold, the former food critic of the LA Times, once said that the best place to have dinner on a Sunday in Los Angeles is at Nancy Silverman's house. Now it's Friday, it's not Sunday, but I have been to Sunday dinner at her house as well. But if you ever watch a docu-series on Netflix called Chef's Table, they did a whole episode on Nancy Silverton.
Right.
So shout out to Ruth Reichel, my mother's best friend. Shout out to my mother for having best friends and for being who she is as well. And shout out to Nancy Silverton because I'm about to fuck some food up at her house tonight. Y'all don't even know. And I might take a napkin or some shit too. You know what I mean? Because she lives in a nice house. So just wanted to throw that out there. Not bragging or name dropping, but I did. But
it sounds a little bit. I'm gonna keep it real.
Listen, every now and then I get a little bougie, and I'll let y'all niggas know.
I'm letting you know.
I ain't just an East Side nigga, okay? I be up in there. Sometimes they let me in the big house, okay? And I don't even wipe my feet. I just walk around.
So, is this lady that you've met her before?
Yeah, definitely. I've eaten at a restaurant and at her house. Not saying that she's a best friend in the world to me, but it's a really cool experience, man. And food is love, and I am a foodie. I love food, love it.
Well, even though I
when you put, no, I feel you.
I don't. No, I think I ate it out of depression and sadness. But
that's the only reason to eat, though.
No, but I don't. I know people that say food is love. To me, food is like sometimes I eat because I go, damn, I gotta eat. Yeah, but I've been eating a lot of salads, and and what's it? AJ Fit. I'm trying my best. If you just saw me at 316, and now I'm not 316. I'm 280, but I'm still
I tell you what, Mike Tyson didn't want to fuck with you at 316, though.
No, but
Mike Tyson
there he goes. That. No, I would have. Mike Tyson still is still a block of just like violence. You could see it in him. He's tweaking, man, and he's always high. He'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to punch you through your face." And he's a scary dude. Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
We got a battle going on.
Yeah, the comments say, speaking of 12-round fights, there's a battle going on. I don't know who wants to challenge AJ Fit. It's crackheads out there all the time. These trolls be on drugs.
Yeah, AJ Fit, I really wouldn't do that.
Get him. But all of that is to say, man, don't ever be afraid to expand your circles, meet new people. You never know who you're going to run into. And, you never know how they can enhance your life and how you can enhance theirs. So, tonight, that I'm looking forward to.
Are you going? You're going tonight?
Yeah, fine dining in a casual setting.
You know what? Hey, enjoy the fuck out of that because you got to take time to do that. I don't do that enough. I'm going to start doing that more. And I'm an old cat. I'm like, and I'm just starting to do that. And the only thing I didn't do yet is I keep telling myself I drink more wine because they said it's good for your heart. So
still pumping strong over here, brother. That ambulance you hear in the background, that's not for me. That's for some schmuck who's sober.
Wait, wow. They're going hard in the paint. Savage AF, check this out, man. My Shangri is not as Shangri. It's not as Shangri today.
Is it more of a sham? Like
yes, it's
Shang is calm. Sham.
I still got problems with certain shit, but I'm gonna say it. So this
we call it shankrility.
Yeah, shankrility.
Shankrility.
And yeah! Check this out. The Oscars is coming up. Now, I really don't give a fuck when usually about the Oscars. Let's start there. That bitch ass shit where there be great black actors that can't get a fucking chance. And then you'll see some mediocre white actor get all the fucking awards, just like the movie that's up for 8 Oscars, which is, I seen that bitch because I was bored on the road. It's boring as fuck. I guess boring is the new boring.
What?
Bitches.
Which one?
Oh, fucking the one, Belfast.
Oh,
Jesus
Belfast.
Christ,
My mother was
boring.
telling me it was good. My mother just said she liked it.
After a while, I'm like, okay, I get it. Black and white film, grainy. I get it. Fuck out of here.
Film noir.
But the good part of the Oscars is we got some brothers and sisters. I don't know what we're coming to. Back. Yes. Will Packer will be the producer for the fucking Oscars. This is the first time this has happened. It's going to be an all-black production company. And this is the other cool thing. Wanda Sykes is going to be one of the hosts. Regina, now they still had to throw somebody white in there. Amy's unfunny, biting Patrice O'Neill material, Schumer. Her bitch ass in there. But Regina Hall, Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer will be hosting. Now that's cool from a diversity. Huh? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
From a diversity aspect, that's cool to have all women as hosts. I like that. I do like that. But I do like the fact that this brother is they've asked him 3 times. And he said, this time, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So we will actually have, because if you look at if normally the Oscars, everybody involved, this is them. Every single one of them. It's always a bunch of pigmentally challenged motherfuckers, European Americans, and they run everything. You know what I'm saying? Every time you pull up, you look in the back offices, none but polar bears.
Who that brown bear?
Yep. What y'all looking at?
Do you see this, Shane? Whitey Johnson.
I you know what? I agree with you. Don't think she.
You don't think Wanda's funny?
I don't think she. I think she's never said nothing funny. Of course, I think she's funny.
I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, hold up. I was gonna say. By the way, that's called sarcasm.
Wait, that nigga got me. I was like, hold on. Now.
See, a nigga named Sar.
That's the big one.
met a bitch named Chasm. They got together, had a baby. Sarcasm. Yeah, she's funny, and she's funnier than you, Whitey.
By the way, her last special, honestly, I don't remember what it was called. I think it was on Netflix. She had on an all-white suit. It was like the best special I saw that year. I think it was in 2020 or maybe 19.
No, it was 2019.
Yeah, like it was the best special I saw that year. I ain't seen them all, but like Wanda Sykes is one of the funniest motherfuckers. Man, woman, goat. I don't know.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping if you say
hilarious.
That. But let me tell you something. This is actually something like when you see a black female Supreme Court justice nominee, you have to understand. Never been one. Like, hold up. Ready? We're gonna say this word. Ever. Ever. And you know what this is for a black produced Oscars?
He is the Ketanji Brown Jackson of the Oscars.
Pretty much. That's it.
I thought I recognized him.
And I think it's going to have a little bit different swag. I think it's going to have a little bit different flavor because you think about it, and anybody in the feed, you can say what you want. When we do stuff and we do it to the top of our ability, our shit be fly as fuck, and everybody emulates it. Look at the black comedy scene. A lot of white comics have emulated black comics for years. If you look at hip hop, they've emulated us. If you look at R&B, they emulated us. There would be no Robin Thicke without all of the black people that did it. So I'm hoping that Timberlake is biter extraordinaire. Yeah, I mean, but Oscars, Will Packer, I hope he does a great job. I'm not gonna watch the bitch. Or I might put it on.
Well, no, we gotta support when it's a black producer.
I'll put it on, but I won't watch because it just gets on my fucking nerves. And best sound editing 7 hours in, fucking kill me now. And trust me, this is the only problem. Another problem I got with it. If you look at the NYT, I'm fucking with you. If you compare RT to black culture, you're dissing us, Shane. I agree. No, I don't. RT, what?
What's RT? Who's RT? What's RT?
Who's RT? Who's RT?
I don't
Regina
know.
Hall is black. Wanda Sykes is black. Will Packer's black. You know what? It's called Savage AF for fucking with you. Quit getting up in your feelings. Excuse me, Drake. I didn't know you came to watch the show.
Pardon us, Aubrey. Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke. Okay. No,
No. He's not comparing Robin Thicke to black culture. He's saying that Robin Thicke has benefited from black culture.
Thank you. I didn't even
perpetuated it and then made money off of it. That's all.
Made tons of money off it, became a millionaire, and fucked one of the baddest black chicks in the world.
And then fucked it up.
How do you? If I had
they were together since like high school though too.
If I had pussy like that, I'd be the most straight.
I almost said Paula Poundstone. Oh Lord!
Not Paula Poundstone.
Oh
no,
God! What's her name? Paula something.
Who's the woman that was married to Robin Thicke and he fucked around on her anyway? She's fucking ridiculously fine. But aside from that, YT, I was fucking.
It wasn't Paula Poundstone.
It wasn't Paula Poundstone. That's a comic from the 80s. This is the thing. John B is in the family. But what I'm saying is John B got
some white people are real down. Some people are down.
No, there's a lot that are down, but I'm saying without our swag, they wouldn't be able to do it. Robin Thicke also got sued from Marvin Gaye estate too. So don't
him and Pharrell. Pharrell was a part of that too. So
that song was such a bite. Oh my God! But name a white person that hasn't been from. Oh, I've opened a can of worms.
Name a white person who hasn't benefited off of black culture. Let me see.
Okay then.
Fucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Does he? He doesn't appropriate. He's just inappropriate.
No, Paula Patton. Paula Patton.
There you go.
YT got it. You're right, Paula Patton. I'm saying I saw her in this movie.
I knew it 2 P's. I was like, Paula Poundstone? No.
You got to see her in this movie called Two Guns. It's actually Denzel Washington, Mark Wahlberg, and man. And I don't usually like light-skinned girls. I like brown-skinned girls. I think I've had like 2 light-skinned girls. I like brown.
Girl, you could be invisible. I don't give a fuck.
You could be plaid. I'd fuck you.
I'm the Captain Kirk. You green? Let's go,
green.
baby.
With
that ass like
Paula Patton's fine to me. But aside from that, what I'm saying is, with the Oscars, I hope that Will Packer does a great job. I hope it does come off great. I will turn the TV on and have it on so he gets the ratings. But I'm just not a fan of the Oscars. I don't think. Wow. Yeah. Now Mr. Rogers was copied by Mr. Robinson.
No, was copied by Mr. Bro, you're talking about a parody skit on SNL. Like Eddie Murphy did not have a show called Mr. Robinson's Hood. It was a sketch.
It was a sketch.
SNL.
And by the way, Renee,
who is it?
Yeah, you lost Renee when you said, "Damn, you're the black Captain Kirk, huh?"
Yeah, I don't think we lost her. She just want to know. She wants some of that intergalactic. Beam me up, Scotty. I don't know what that means, Renee. I'm sorry.
Well, Shang needs only a pulse, and it's all good, Butterface or not. Okay, Kuchadamas. Yes. I'm not into necrophilia, but if they're close to death, they can still get that dick.
I'll give Whitey Johnson this. He said Brian Gumble never took from black culture. But I feel like Greg Gumbel can get down. Like Greg, they both kind of square, but I feel like after every sportscast, Greg Gumbel is like, "Where the bitches at, nigga? Where light the blunt, nigga? God damn."
Yeah.
Who's on the phone,
No,
Brian?
Greg Gumbel's
I'll call that nigga back.
Greg Gumbel's about that life. He was doing an interview and the dude got out of line. He said, "You know, we can end this interview." And I thought
we could go outside.
But he didn't say it.
Outside,
no, he didn't say it. But the fact he said that, I went, the only thing that, like, you ever see the memes with the little black glasses come in and you hear da 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 da? I mean, man, when he said this and the dude looked stunned, like, oh shit. Now let's get back to the topic. And the dude went back to the topic because he was like, either you're going to answer my fucking questions or I got other shit to do. That's thug life. But make sure anybody watch the Oscars next week when we come back because it's going to be on Sunday. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you watch it.
We'll do a recap on Monday.
We'll recap. Will Packer is going to be there. Now, there's no black films really up to it. It's a lot of corny films that only the Oscar
the voters
at the Oscar, which finally are getting a little bit younger because they're all ancient old white men. They're like those two Muppets that were up in the balcony on the Muppets. It's usually them, but now we're getting a little bit younger people that actually can see the diversity, and there's different movies that don't have to all be about some dude that's crippled, somebody going at war, somebody either. It's always something so down and
an
depressing.
Autistic mom who raises 3 Asian kids.
Yeah, and they're all blind. It's called 3 Blind Mice. And it's
three blind rice.
Yeah, it's so bad. I would love for once, before we get out of here, the Oscars to honor comedy. Because I've rarely seen a comedy nominated for Best Picture. I can't think of one.
Absolutely.
And comedy's harder to do than drama. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Comedy's way harder to do than drama. And so
to actually make it funny, yeah.
To make it funny, I personally think that Nutty Professor should have got nominated.
Oh yeah, that was Oscar-worthy work when you think about it. And it was like, funny. Yeah, I mean, Richard Pryor did that first. I can't remember the name of the movie where he played like multiple characters in the same movie, but this was the first time we saw like multiple characters interacting in this way in one scene, like at one table, and it's just one guy. Like if there's 8 people at the table, this nigga Eddie Murphy was 7 of them. You know what I'm saying?
And it was so funny. Like literally, I went to see this movie in a movie theater. Instead of, you know how people wait, I'm gonna wait till the shit come on TV. I was like, fuck that. I gotta see this first night. It was packed. It was like sitting at a comedy club. He was getting applause breaks.
Bro, I worked.
It was so funny.
I used to work at AMC movie theater, right, in Detroit. The AMC Eastland Twin. Where my East Siders at? What up, though? So I got into that movie free. Took my my ex from high school. We went to go see that. Man, I'm gonna tell you that Nutty Professor is the one and only time in my life. I was sitting in an aisle seat, like I was on the end of the row. Bro, at some point in that movie, I can't even remember exactly what did this to me. Bro, I rolled out of my seat and into the aisle and was on the floor at a movie theater. And the floor at a movie theater, I'm surprised I didn't
That's the last shit
or catch
I'm
AIDS.
surprised you didn't get every disease. It's the worst sticky.
I was on
shit.
the floor. I was on the floor in the aisle at a movie theater laughing my fucking ass off.
It was so funny.
You're right. I've never heard anybody say that. But Nutty Professor of all comedies probably should have gotten honestly, I think that like Trading Places could have gotten one because it was like that was deep social commentary that went in
and still super
about class.
Funny, super duper funny,
and still poignant too.
And poignant. So, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the fact that Nutty Professor didn't get nominated, it made me go, they're never gonna give comedy its due. So I'm not an Oscar fan, but I'm an Oscar. I'm
black
supportive.
fan.
I'm a black fan. I'm supportive of these people are doing. I don't think Amy Schumer's necessarily the best, and you may not like Wanda Sykes, but she is hosting it. Good for them. And we'll see. We'll talk about it next week to see what you think, because I know the movies that are nominated, and we already know Belfast is up for Best Picture. Screenwriting wise, at the Screen Actors Guild, motherfuckers was gaga Google over that, and another movie where it was all deaf cast. and that was pretty intense.
What?
It was all deaf cast.
Huh?
The cast was all deaf. Okay, but the point is, we'll talk about it Monday. Yeah, he's stupid. And y'all can say what y'all want, but I like the fact that they're breaking that fucking glass ceiling when it comes to a black producer for the Oscars. It's about fucking time. Period.
Yeah,
and
Miss
even though go ahead, what she said?
I was just she's asking on her way out. Did Horrible Bosses get nominated? I hope not. I hope not.
They're still not. It is in no way funnier than I can name 3 Eddie Murphy movies.
Yeah,
now it's funny, and also another one I thought was funny was they're in Vegas. What's the one in Vegas?
Oh, the Hangover.
Hangover. I could have seen that one get nominated.
The first one, yeah, definitely.
The first, not the second one.
Also, let's throw this in there, or the third. Also, throw this in there. The first one, the movie Friday.
The first one.
It's
not the
an
rest of them.
Oscar-worthy movie in terms of like because it is an iconic classic comedy at this point, right? Like motherfuckers still quote that movie. Man, we was at Princeton quoting that movie our whole time.
Yeah, but I think it's too black centric, whereas in Nutty Professor isn't as even though it's a black cast.
But mad white people have eventually latched on to Friday. I get when it first came out, maybe it wasn't viewed mainstream, but at this point, like they should get a posthumous Oscar.
Well, yeah, no, you know what? No, I mean, I enjoyed Friday, but I laughed harder at. I go pound for pound laugh, and the skill to make each character. When you're looking at the table scene of
Nutty Professor.
I mean,
fucking.
There was nothing I seen that was as fun. That table scene was fucking hilarious. I mean, it had me like
the first white man ever make me moist.
Yeah, I mean, it just and each character was dressed. Why you keep talking about me like that? I mean, the father was funny. The grandmother was fucking hilarious.
And it's all the same dude. And when you think about, I mean, Eddie Murphy had to spend like 8 hours in makeup before he worked.
Each character.
Each character, like,
and Eddie Murphy doesn't have an Oscar.
They should have gave him one for
Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls, but then Norbit came out and it was too anti-woman.
But I mean, and that makes me go ugh, because I know some people. But Jim Carrey is good. Jim Carrey was really good.
No, he's a great actor. He's a great actor. Jamie Foxx, a great actor.
Jamie Foxx.
But they all have to go. They have to go serious to get the award.
They can't be comedic.
There is something to this that you're saying, Shane, where it's like somehow dramatic work is exalted above or anointed above comedic work, when really, like you say, it is like any actor out here. When they like, you're a comedian, that's the hardest thing. That's the scariest thing I could never do. I'm like, I know, bitch, go cry. Like, go in the corner and cry on cue. Fine. But no, you don't have the timing, the poignancy, you know what I mean? The energy, the stage presence,
so
whatever.
So I know we went over a little bit. I apologize. But the bottom line is, it's like they diss. No, I'm saying, God damn it.
You went over.
No, the thing about it is it's almost a disrespect to say the comedians and comedic actors. It's difficult. Robert De Niro said when he did the comedy, he said it was harder than his dramas.
When did Robert De Niro do a comedy?
He did a comedy with Billy Crystal. Analyze this and analyze that.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a comedy. Billy Crystal carried the weight of the comedy.
Absolutely.
But I'm so pretty. And, I mean, he said
but like to be dry, like to be the straight man in a comedy can also be the hardest part, because you still have to be funny.
You still got to be funny,
but it's like this other layer.
Robert De Niro said it was tough. I watched a couple other. Don Cheadle said that once he started doing comedies, he said, "I can't go back. I got to do both."
Yeah. Miss Empire also throws out Boomerang. And I can't argue with that. That was a
but fantastic.
And I just want to say that the thing about Boomerang was it wasn't a movie about being black, but it highlighted these successful black people who were doing well in New York. There was a couple racial moments and racial jokes, you know what I mean? Like we gonna funk it up, all to be damned, and then return it. But you see asparagus spears?
Yeah.
If we was white, they'd be asparagus tips, right? Like there was some racial jokes in there, but that fucking the whole movie Boomerang is like, it was beautiful in the 90s as a teenager.
I mean,
to why just these black people exist in wealth.
Not even the nomination, even though it was a hit. Kuchadamas, yes, Eddie Murphy won for a Grammy, not the same. I'm not trying to diss you, Kuchadamas, but it's just not the same. An Oscar's whole different fucking ballgame. Dudley Moore did not win an Oscar, YT. Even though he killed it in Oscar. Yeah. He killed it. And he actually was a comedic actor that I saw in other stuff, and I went, he's fucking fantastic. The guy that played Pink Panther, Peter Sellers, never got nominated. Brilliant shit he was doing it. So they diss us. If you look at it, only time comedies might win, and they never win best comedy. I mean, they win best comedy, but never best show, is at the Screen Actors Guild or the Emmys. And even then, the Emmys, it's always a drama. It's always a drama.
Well, I think they might have a separate category for the Emmys.
No, I know, but they have one where it's encompassing who's the best.
But yeah, I don't think.
But comedies don't get no play.
Yeah, they just do best film at the Oscars, and it never. A comedy's never in there.
And you know what, AJ Fit, you're right. There's certain people that it takes them forever to get. Al Pacino didn't get one for a long time. Like, and the one he got it for was fucking horrible. Hoo-ha,
nigga. Denzel had to play a ruthless drug dealing dirty cop.
Training.
All the shit. Well, actually, didn't he won supporting for Glory? But best actor. How many best actor performances did Denzel got robbed? This is it. Motherfucking, what's his name? The Australian dude played Maximus.
He's kind of a nut too.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. God damn it.
He played in Gladiator.
That dude. They gave it to him, and Denzel should have won for Hurricane, my nigga. But that was a real story. He was portraying a real man.
He got nominated.
Russell Crowe.
But he had like Training Day, even though I think he absolutely murdered it in Training Day. I think that. Oh yeah. Oh, and this is true too.
That should have been his second lead Oscar.
It should have been his second, but they come on. That even in Training Day, did you know that the other guy got top billing and he shouldn't have, even though
Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke got it was top billing. It was Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke.
And introducing Denzel Washington. This new guy.
It shouldn't even, and it's just crazy. I mean, Dudley Moore is, I agree with you, YT. Dudley Moore is 10. He kills it. He's a great comedic actor. I'm not saying that. But
we're just saying that those movies are never going to get
like 10 didn't get nominated.
Like Bo Derek.
It didn't get nominated. None of those movies get nominated. So all I'm saying is Black produced Oscars. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's done really well. Hopefully there's no hiccups and it's all fucked up. And I still say that Eddie Murphy and y'all can think whatever the fuck y'all want, should absolutely killed it in Nutty Professor. One of the funniest movies. See, some people debate with me it's not the funniest movie ever. I think that 48 Hours was not funnier than
48 Hours was more of like an action drama with comedic
parts of it. Nutty Professor was a comedy beginning to end. Richard Simmons, because he was Richard Simmons in it. Y'all don't remember? That was actually Eddie. Okay? I mean, Eddie's always done that. If you watch this movie, it's not a great movie, but it's called Vampire in Brooklyn. I bullshit you not. There's parts in it that had me dying.
No, there's some funny parts.
The pastor, Well, the evilly is good and ass is good. Come on, man.
And when he gets himself some evil ass. Ooh, that was Arsenio doing that one, huh? That character.
No, that was Arsenio.
No, yeah, that was.
No,
Arsenio.
he wasn't Arsenio.
Oh, that was
Eddie.
Oh yeah, that was Eddie. Yeah.
That was Eddie.
I'm thinking
Arsenio
about. I was thinking Coming to America.
Coming to America. I felt like was hilarious. The first one, not the second one, not so much the second one, but the first one. So many fucking funny. So you just gonna? It's a damn shame what they did to that dog. Come on, man. No, it was funny.
You should take my apartment. It's real fucked up. That shit always cracks me up.
There's so many funny lines. McDonald's playoff. The shit was like, what would you like? And man,
they do a McDowell's pop up here every now and then. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Yeah. All right, man.
All right, so look, Eddie
we should get out of here though.
All right, so check it. Enjoy the dinner. I'm going to be finishing up some promos and stuff. We are going to be in Monterey, California tomorrow. We're gonna be leaving out tomorrow. I will come scoop you, bro. Let's see.
You want me to drive? I could drive, dog. If you want me to drive,
it's a short. Yeah, it's 3.5. Okay, cool.
Not the way I drive.
I know. Listen,
whatever it's supposed to be, I'm gonna beat that. I take any Google Maps. I take as a challenge. They're like, it's 3.5 hours away. I'm like, but it's only 180 miles.
Pedro,
that ain't no.
Pedro's fucking on some speed racer shit. But it'll be tomorrow on Deja Blue. 2 shows. Make sure you come out if you're in the area. If you live in the Monterey area, it's gonna be a funny show. Hopefully, I can bring it. I know that Pedro's gonna bring it. I think Melvin's probably gonna slit his wrist, and then Jay Rich is gonna be there.
All right, got it.
All right, y'all have a good weekend. Don't get in trouble. Enjoy your fucking weekend. We'll see you live this weekend, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because we got to get the shit popping. All right,
Trillions.
Late.